course, a fun time for people, but the candy or other goodies can pose a danger to our furry family members. So keep an eye on your candy bowl tonight and your pets to make sure that they don't eat anything they're not supposed to. We want you to remember pets and their safety as you head out for the spookiest night of the year. Dr. Mike Porta is here from Good Heart Animal Health Center in Cherry Creek to give us some pets, keep your pup safe and out of harm's way. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And bring Sweet Fitz,
Yep.
who is festive. We love it. What a little pumpkin. Let's talk about costumes, too. We'll get to that in a second. But obviously, we know chocolate. That's one thing your pets can't eat. What are some other candies we need to make sure our pups stay away from?
Yeah, so chocolate's definitely probably the best known. Anything with raisins in it can be toxic to dogs, too. It can be very, very hard on their kidneys in some cases.
Okay.
The other big thing to look out for with candy is anything containing either xylitol, an artificial sweetener, or it's being rebranded as birch tree sugar.
Okay.
All of that can have impacts on their blood sugar levels and be quite dangerous if they eat a lot of it. So any questions or concerns, the ASPCA Pet Poison Hotline is always going to be your best resource. Any
candies we might have laying around that they actually can eat that are safe?
For the most part, other than chocolate, raisins, anything with xylitol, if they get into it, depending on what it is, more than likely not a major issue, but eating candy wrappers can sometimes cause an obstruction for these guys if they eat a whole lot of them too. Yeah, okay, really good tip there as well. We know Halloween and other holidays can be a little bit stressful for our pets. Why is that? So it's a new sensation for them. There's strangers coming to the door. Some dogs go into guard mode dog. Other dogs cower in fear just from all the noise and excitement. Probably the best thing to do in those situations is give them a safe, quiet, sometimes dark place where they can just relax, take it easy. You can play plenty of YouTube playlists with calming dog music for them. There are some products that have pheromones that can be calming for dogs too. For dogs, there's a product called Adaptil. For cats, one called Feel Away. All of those can help. Call our vet or call you guys if we're kind of, wanting to learn a little bit more about that. That's a really good tip as well. What about costumes? Fitz is okay with it, but maybe it wouldn't be their favorite, right? Or people coming to the door might kind of freak them out too. Yeah, and cats tend to be far less tolerant of costumes than dogs do. But if they tolerate costumes, the biggest thing really is just to make sure that it's not too tight or pinching on their airways or cutting off circulation to their limbs. And if it doesn't seem to stress them out, I'm all for it. What's the biggest thing you see that maybe we're not thinking about or haven't asked on Halloween? Probably, anxiety and the candy issues are far and away the biggest problems we'll see, or the most stressful situations for dogs for sure. And probably too, kiddos come back after, make sure those buckets are being put up, or you mentioned the wrapper. We're thinking about the candy, but if you accidentally drop one on the ground, they're often the ones to go and grab that. Exactly, and if any questions about anything dogs eat, your veterinarian is probably going to be the best resource for walking you through it. Dr. Porter, what's the best way we can get in touch with you all? So you can go to our website, goodheart.vet, and we have plenty of helpful tips and pointers on there too. Fantastic. Well, we can't thank you enough for joining us and bringing Fitz all dressed up so precious. Thank you again. Thank you for having me. Of course.